Hello, everyone. My name is Gypsy Lou Love. We are about to start a Universal Love Collective, and after that, I will be doing some Zodiac pulls. Okay, if you guys would like to drop your Zodiac sign down below for a chance for a free reading, please be sure to do so. Ooh, in this collective message, please be sure to take what resonates and leave what does not. I would never reach out to you for a reading, but if you would like to reach out to me or if you would like a reading here on live, okay, you can use the link in the description of this video or the link over in my bio, okay? Let's see, what's the weekly love energy? Okay, so we have pain here. Apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Someone could be going through something, dealing with some type of heartache, heartbreak, some type of pain here. What's going on here with this? Twin flame. It says mirroring, shared feelings, and reflection. And this says exhaustion. So this is just overall. This could actually be both parties involved here that is just exhausted on this twin flame journey. Let's see. There's something, I feel like there's something about surrendering. You know, finally the need to surrender to the process of the twin flame journey instead of trying to fight it, or maybe instead of even being in your ego, you know, about the entire situation. The whole purpose of the twin flame journey is for both parties to reflect, be a reflection of Jesus Christ, is to be a reflection to one another so that they can heal the aspects of themselves that they might not realize are actually preventing them from being able to embody or embark on the most beautiful and purest aspects of love and life. You know, but most times when we are on our twin flame journey, we're filled with ego and pride and pain and everything else that comes with it. You know, the whole point of the twin flame journey is to filter that out for the soulmate journey that's to come right after that. You know, so I feel like two people are reaching their wits' end when it comes to this twin flame journey. And I don't know if it's going to be the wits' end that initiates them into surrendering into the soulmate journey, or a wits' end that just causes them to walk away from one another altogether. So that's really what we're going to be seeing here for Kiana. I'm happy to see you. Thank you. I needed a regular in here. Thank you. So yeah, with this exhaustion, we're just going to see if this is going to be the end of this or if it's going to be, it says chasing and it says chemistry. You know, are these two people just chasing familiarity, or is there really enough love there to carry over into the soulmate journey and path here, Spirit? Broken. It says shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. That's very telling. Let's see what's going on here, Spirit. Give me some more clarity, please. Ooh. As you can see, there's more negatives, I feel, out here than positives, which totally tips the boat, you know, and way, you know, and like the boat is overturned, essentially. It's so far tipped that it's damn near dead in the water. So at least during this time, there's either going to realize that they are extremely uncompatible with one another, or that no matter what they go through, they can get through it. There's something of realization is going to be had here, you know, at the lowest point or at the lowest period of this entire journey. A true epiphany will be had, I feel, though. Avoidance is out here. It says ghosted, in hiding, conflicted, introspection, and feeling guilty. We have this here with pain. Ooh. Twin flame. It says both part with this twin flame. It says spotlight, popular platform. Narcissism loves attention, but I feel like both parties, even when it comes to being at a disagreement or being at odds or having an argument or something of that nature, I'm picking up on neither party is listening to truly understand their significant other. They're just talking to be heard, but not actually listening, to what their significant other is saying. And at the same time, it's like they're not being mindful of the things that they are saying. So it's all, it's kind of giving below the belt energy, and this is because of it being avoided for so long, because, they're just going along with it and they're not addressing the elephant in the room. And then when it all blows up, it really does blow up. I'm picking up on like a pressure cooker or something of that nature, something catastrophic. Kiana, that is the third time. What? In the past 2 weeks, I feel maybe the third or fourth time I've gotten the movie Titanic. That it keeps popping up. Titanic is definitely upset. This could be water energy. It's so funny that you say that because that's literally confirmation for me because I keep picking up on like that energy, Titanic energy. I'm sorry. That's so funny. Okay. Yeah, it says, oh my gosh. This card says stubborn, bossy, selfish, guarded, inflexible, and lacks empathy. I truly don't believe these two people are compatible, anymore. I feel like there was like too many wrongs and not enough right. There was too much wrong done here, and throughout that wrong, in some way, shape, or form, these people were, or collective was able to keep up this illusion of love. I'm hearing if loving you was wrong, I don't want to be right, but it was purely an illusion because there was no love in it. It was really just infatuation. Because when you really think about all of this, about all of the pain that was avoided, that wasn't able to be discussed, there wasn't a safe place or a safe space. Like you have to think about all that's factoring in here. You know, even the period of vulnerability, it was so explosive, that no points were able to be made or no progress was able to be made. If anything, it brought them deeper into this trance of the illusion because clarify broken here, please. I love that last. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, guys, there's the disassociation from the pain that was being felt, allowed these people to stay together out of familiarity. And there's a period where you look up and you really don't recognize the person that you sit next to, that you lay next to. Not only do you not recognize them, but you really don't like this person because they don't know you, they don't love you, they don't consider you, and so on and so forth. It would be different, but there are so many. This is the only positive. Like, if you think about it, is the love that lasts. But look at what it is. It's, look at it. It's always at the most exhausted period and point. There's always, it's broken like to the 10th degree. Nobody's talking about how broken it is. Everybody's just avoiding the pain. Come on. Just this like could be a trigger warning for someone, but just because you avoid, it's like cancer or something of that nature. Like I said, a cancer could be of significance, but it's like you're not, it just doesn't work like that. You have to have something to balance out all of this negativity, and avoiding it certainly is not going to do it. Okay, but they're staying together, so that is predictable. So what are we supposed to do about all of this, spirits? considering that these two people do want to stay together. They don't want to break apart. I feel they want, it's been at the end for a while and still they're going, even if they're not going anywhere, they're walking in place together. So what is actually to happen here when it's all said and done? Or what's to happen here, like, period? Please give me some clarity. What's to happen here? Are you upright? You're all mixed and jumbled up. All right, let's do it. Oh, the Three of Swords is out here. More heartache, more pain, more misery, so to say. I mean, I don't know what else would come of this. The Ace of Pentacles is out here. Throw money at it. The Fool is out here. That's promising. This seems to be a new beginning. Okay, so after hitting the end of the ends, the end of all ends, these two people have decided to stay together and heal their heart, or heal this, try to begin this process of healing and mending as they step into the soulmate, as they step into this soulmate journey. Through all of this, these two people are still very much well stuck in their ways and willing to stay together to try to fix it and make sense of it. So if they can try, I'm willing to stick around and see how this goes. Two of Cups is out here. All right, let's see. The Nine of Wands is out here. But the Nine of Wands is out here in reverse, which is very great. This is absolutely amazing because it allows room for true vulnerability. When you did that shit earlier, it really hurt my feelings. There's something about, instead of constantly allowing all of the pain or all of the things that someone is doing, allowing it to, like, build up, there's something about addressing it right on hand, not letting things build up, not letting it get to the size of an elephant in the room, but creating maybe some type of safe space or safe environment for both parties to be able to express how they feel, without it being directly taken as a shot or insult to their significant other. Something about listening to understand how to better love your partner rather than, on your inability to be critiqued in love. The Four of Pentacles is out here, but the Four of Pentacles is out here in reverse. There's something, the Four of Pentacles in reverse here is very patient and steady energy, if you ask me. It's like not, I'm picking up on an investor, and not jumping on the first thing that they see, but instead, like, studying something or sitting down and watching the numbers. There's something about taking their time here and not being so willing to quickly invest everything that they have, but first making sure that this is something that they're both ready for. I feel like there's something very, there's something I'm picking up on, like, profound time, like divine timing is definitely at play here. I feel like now that these people are trying to build up something to lose, now that they feel like this is something that they don't want to lose, they're less likely to just jump into any investments. They're actually, how is this going to affect this? How is this going to affect that? They're taking the time to really think about it, beforehand. And in this, even this relationship and connection, how much of their time, effort, and energy they invested into the connection, as well as how much time, effort, and energy they invest into other aspects of their life that make them whole. So something about a healthy balance is of significance here, and allowing things to unfold at a natural pace, not putting a time frame on it, or not putting a every day at Tuesday type of thing, but it's like a just allowing things to progress in a natural way. When the time allows for genuine vulnerability, that is when it will be the most profound. But to put it on a schedule or to have it in a strict manner is not really happening here. Something about this is really, just one day at a time, or really just breathe, like wusa, like therapy could be of significance, or like meditative energy, doing it when you're feeling naturally guided to do it, rather than or opposed to you forcing yourself to sit down and focus. If you've ever tried to meditate, you getting into meditation, sometimes you have to be naturally like pulled towards meditation, as opposed to you telling, it's so weird. If it's like you really have to be in the energy to be in the energy, okay? Or you might be more profound, more like Jesus Christ. You might be more, what's the word? Prone to overthinking and so on and so forth. But let's continue. Oh, damn. Florida, Liverpool. I'm not even looking at the comments because I'm reading the cards. Wait, I'm missing where everybody is from. I'm missing everything in the chat. Hello, people. It's so good to see you. Hold on. Wait. Because I don't even know what's going on in the chat. Y'all is busting it up, getting to know each other. Oh, hold on. Okay. Kiana, I see that you're here. Scorpio, feelings for me, Libra. Okay, Scorpio, please stick around. Am I okay? I'm not ignoring you. Okay, Kiana, thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. But I'm not. No, I'm just reading the cards here. Okay. Hi, Pearl. Hi, Lovely. Hey, hi, Leo Sun. Hi, guys. Please be sure to come in and stick around. I will be getting to the Zodiacs soon. Okay. Yes, you're from Florida. Oh, England, Liverpool. Yes. India. Hey, y'all. Memphis. Yes. Guys, I'm from Philly. I'm from Philly. Hi, Southern girl. Hey, y'all. Thank you. Hawaii. Let's go. Okay, we have the Hermit out here as well for this fool's journey. Yeah. Hello. Yes, everyone shake hands, get to know each other. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. We only had one outburst. Everyone else is respectively conversing amongst each other, and I love that for everyone. Thank you. Yes, please be sure to drop where you're from in the chat so that I can read over it. Please, please, please. We have the Four of Cups out here, and oh my gosh, she's meditating. Wow. I literally was just talking about this, doing it naturally. There's something about a codependent energy could have been significant in the past. Not no longer relying on your significant other to heal you, but instead taking the time to heal yourself. No longer being mad at someone for not having for not having what it takes, or for not knowing how to love you correctly, but instead just separating from that energy altogether and doing what you know how to do best, or loving yourself. Sagittarius energy could also be of significance, but loving yourself the best way that you know how. There's something about misfueled or misguided energy here with the Queen of Wands being in reverse. This could even be misguided anger, for someone not being able to love you as good as you love yourself. I was just talking about this in my previous video, my previous live here. And it's something about forgiving others and forgiving yourself, and instead of expecting it, or, blaming, or I'm picking up on like combative energy about it, just separating for a second and honing in on your own personal energy here. So much more accountability being taken in this relationship, and I feel like that is great, for forward progress and forward movement. Being able to take accountability, it allows, like I said, a room for vulnerability and constructive criticism when it comes to love. Florida. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Guys, please be sure to like that live for me, okay? Please be sure to like the video as you guys are coming in. I would appreciate that so much. Okay, so clarify this Four of Pentacles. Oh, the Two of Swords is here in reverse. You know, the Two of Swords here in reverse is indicating clarity. You know, it's indicating that it's not, how can I put this? I feel like it's not that they didn't know. It's like that they didn't want to see it. It's out of sight, out of mind. If I don't worry about it, if I avoid it, then technically it doesn't exist. When they knew that it very much well existed, okay, the pain, and now, you know, they're addressing it. You know, they're taking the time to address it and really inspect what is going on internally here. I'm picking up on like a shift in the question. Like instead of asking themselves, why isn't this person loving me? I'm picking up on someone asking themselves like, am I looking for love from someone that's clearly showing me that they are incapable of doing it? You know, there's something about a shift in accountability, and from there giving the proper empathy, the proper love, and so on and so forth, and compassion and forgive that's needed for others and for self. It's like to understand that it's nobody's job to love you. Someone loving you is quite literally a privilege, you know? It's no one's job to love you. We have the Eight of Swords out here. Oh my gosh. Now keep in mind, this is 10 swords here that's being pulled out. The Eight of Swords in reverse, it's allowing, so like I said, like the question is being shifted, you know, from an outside energy where they might need answers or validation. It's being shifted inwardly where they can answer these questions for themselves, where they can write their own story, where they can rewrite, okay? Someone is erasing. You know, I'm picking up on someone just repainting over like white out or erasing something, but I'm seeing like someone repainting over a canvas that they did. Someone created something on a big huge canvas and you said, you know what, I'm just gonna white over it and do again, or black it out and do it again. You know, someone is no longer giving their power, you know, giving so much of their power away in this relationship. Someone is claiming back their independence here, you know, as opposed to them being codependent on their partner. Oh, the Seven of Pentacles. There's so much here that has to be pulled up. You see this woman is growing, right? Now this is in reverse. And this is that pulling up. This is pulling up what was once there. This is repainting over. You know, I have to start again. I have to start new. You know, I have to start bare. Okay. There's something about a complete revamp, you know, a complete revamp of someone's identity, you know, of who someone like is. Someone is like, maybe someone got lost in like their own sauce, and then they were even lost in love a little bit too. Like, you know, love just had somebody lost, you know, but I feel like they're reclaiming that energy right now, you know, by taking the time to redefine who they are without the love of someone else. Like someone isn't defining the love that they deserve based off of how someone else loves them. They're defining it based off of how they love themselves, how they listen to themselves, how they hold themselves accountable, and so on and so forth. How they set boundaries as well is what I just heard. The Ace of, you see the Ace of Wands is upright. They just started brand spanking new, like all over again. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Okay. Gonna let the light shine on me. What movie is that? Is that Nickelodeon or Disney Channel? Yes, my inner child just came out. I can't control her. Okay? She don't need to be controlled. She is in her prime. We're gonna let her be. Who is that? I don't know what song it is, but it's one of them songs from back in the day. I don't know. Okay. The devil. The devil. Why is the devil here, Spirit? Why is the devil here? I hope I'm here. I'm covering up everybody's hind parts. Okay. Why is the devil here? You can't remember the song. Come on, people. I'll have to look it up and put it down below. But why is the devil here? And the devil's upright too. The death card. Ooh. But they've this is giving credit. It's over. This is over. The devil can no longer control what is no longer. You know, this person, this fate, this shadow energy isn't even here anymore. It no longer holds a space or a place in someone's energy. It's no longer. It's really no longer. That's absolutely amazing. Absolutely. Now, this is, I can clearly see someone is like changing in their own personal energy here, but it really is coming back into this relationship and connection. The magician. Oh my gosh, thank God. It's all working just as it's supposed to work out. You know, it's all working just as it's supposed to work out. It's the energy that's being fueled into themselves, of course, their self is directly going to be, they're going to have more to give to the relationship here. You know, so let's step away from the personal life and tap back into the relationship here, Spirit. After coming out of hermit mode, after this period of hermit mode, after clearing out this shadow energy, after essentially assassinating that shadow so that it doesn't have more power over the light, the world is out here. Yes. So what's to happen in the relationship? What? I thought we were going to see some progress here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? This is an apology. This is an apology. I'm hearing on bended, not a proposal, but an apology. Okay, I'm seeing, because I'm only seeing this, when I see the strength in reverse, I'm seeing like weak in the knees. Okay, that's why I heard on bended knee. But this is an apology here. So let's see what this is about. You know, this strength being in reverse, I'm picking up on someone is ready to surrender or has already surrendered. No longer, like the strength I was picking up was more of fighting energy, more tension than before. And I feel like there is going to be so much more room for both parties to say, you know, say what they need to say. Say what you need to say. Like they're going to have more room to say what happened without the other person feeling, it's like they're just going to be able to say the truth. This is the truth. You did this. It hurt me. You did that. It hurt me. This. I felt betrayed when you did this. And vice versa. When you did that, I betrayed you or whatever it is. It's like they're going to be in a space and place where they can really just put it all on the table and move forward here. The Ten of Cups is right behind this. You know, there's something about both parties being brought down to their knees, you know, being brought down to the shackles or the bare minimum or the bottom, I feel, of this energy, you know, to just be open and honest and put it all on the table to then move forward here. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Oh gosh, I do hope, you know who I'm seeing? There was a video, I'm seeing a video of Kendrick Lamar. I don't know what song it is, but I just know he was having a very intimate, very intense argument with a girl. You know, there was open, safe space, I guess you could say, for both parties to say everything. I just know that they were both arguing with each other, neck and neck, you know, and then right after they were getting down and busy. That's kind of what it gives, honestly. But this, in this space and place or in this environment, it's not There is a little bit of banter and toxicity, but it's not as much as it was before. And though it's not fully healed, it's a lot of progress for this couple, because before they weren't even talking about what was going on. Before they weren't even in a space and place where they were even listening to their significant other, considering what they were saying, taking accountability, and putting forth some type of action to have a harmonious new beginning here. They were instead, you feel me? It was the exact opposite of that. So there is real progress here, even if it is a little bit of toxicity still mixed in. There is progress being made here. The high priestess is out here. There is progress being made. It's just in their own personal way. In their way. It's not perfect, but to these people, it's worth it. It is worth it. The chariot is out here, right behind the Knight of Wands and the Justice, okay, and the Ace of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles is out here, you know. Whew. So, we have the King of Wands and the Tower and the Knight of Pentacles. Now they are being faced with, now that they have filtered out twin flame energy finally, and they are in a space and place where they understand what is going to need, to even begin the soulmate connection, the soulmate journey. I feel like now that they're on a new level, they have a new devil. First it was just about conquering compatibility. First it was just about conquering, I feel like, emotional compatibility and so on and so forth, really being able to understand love languages and all of that. And now it's about the real world, how you guys are going to take that foundation and navigate the real world. What are you going to do? What life do you plan to live? Is this a family thing? Is this like, there's so many other things now that you are stepping into a real contract, a whole new contract. And we have a tower out here because it's like, well, damn, we just figured out that we want to do life together. We didn't even think about what life would look like or what trials and tribulations we might experience throughout that process. And now they're realizing that they really don't know. The Knight of Pentacles is here in reverse. They have to start planning 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year, 20 year plans now, you know, and that it comes with a ton of trial and tribulation. The Tower card being out here, I'm not surprised. It's a big epiphany. It's a big realization that you have to be able to stay afloat, in this world and this economy. It's not always easy, but it's two heads are better than one, they say. The King of Swords is out here. The Temperance is out here. Three of Cups and the Emperor. The Queen of Pentacles is right behind that. This is something about being okay with not having all the answers. I'm picking up on, like, you can't do it if you don't have all the answers. You can't fault yourself. It's just something that has to come with time. So there's something about surrendering to the process and one step at a time, or maybe even one day at a time here, giving grace, okay, for the setbacks that will come along this process of not knowing, okay, but at the same time gaining the necessary wisdom, taking the time to be, to learn what you need to, putting pride and ego to the side, okay, and taking the time to learn, okay, even if it is not on the time frame that you would like for it to be, but still doing it anyway, doing it because it's something that needs to be done, okay. The Emperor is out here in reverse because without that, okay, without that understanding alone, you're doomed. Okay, you have to be able to surrender without knowing everything. I'm sorry. You have to be able to surrender without knowing everything and still be able to trust the faith and still be able to trust the process that everything gonna work out, especially when you're doing the groundwork. Okay, if you're doing the groundwork, trust and believe God gonna always follow through. Okay, God gonna always follow up. All right. This has to do with what worked yesterday. What worked yesterday might not work today. What worked today might not work tomorrow. That's why it's imperative that you show up every day. And that's what they're doing here. They're not relying on old, outdated systems that once worked in this relationship, which because it really didn't work. But they're not relying on this anymore. They are initiating new things into their life. Okay, so if they're not all that good at planning, they're not going to discourage each other for not having proper planning techniques, but instead they're going to go to a planner because that's what's going to allow them to progress. You know, there's something about initiating things that actually work as opposed to letting the setbacks keep them moving backwards. Okay, the Eight of Wands is like real forward progress and real forward movement, not having to be held up or bind to the things that aren't working, but taking life as it rolls with it and keep on going. You know, continuing to move forward here. And this is great. Oh, I just was talking about you on my last video. I was looking for you. I was looking for you, Amaya. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Ten of Swords is out here. This is tender love and care after, after a setback, after a failure, after a defeat, tender love and care instead of punishment, instead of I told you so, instead of, abandonment or avoidance or something of that nature. There's something about knowing that, like we say, life is already hard to do as is. So no, if you have someone that is willing to do life with you, make sure that when it does kick you down, that at least they can pick you up in some way, shape, or form, or speak life into you. And it doesn't have to be in a codependent way, but it's something about being able to hold each other down. I'm hearing a Leo say, he holding me down, but that means picking me up. Okay, so something of that nature could be of significance, or just Leo, that confidence, being able to reinstill confidence back in you to help you remember who the fuck you always been. The Eight of Cups is out here, staying together through it. I mean, they didn't already been through it all. You feel me? They didn't already been through it all. So, you feel me? They gonna stay together. Stick together. The Four of Swords is out here. You see this person that's what I'm talking about. Okay? You see the person being eight, brought back to life. Brought back to life. Okay, the Two of Pentacles, but I really feel like this is upright. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is upright as well. All right, I'm done with this collective, guys. I feel like these people, it's only going to be a matter of time before they reach their true. They're already there. They're already there because they're together. As long as they are together, they'll always be at home. They'll always have that, divine love or that divine soulmate connection. It's just about the 3D catching up with what's already happening in the 5D. Once those two people hit rock bottom and still decided to be together, that right there was really it. It was just them against, it's just them living their life in the world. It's not against anything because anything that they were stepping into, they were ready to take it on. They were ready to conquer it, so it was just they weren't going against the grain. They were going with the flow of the soulmate path and journey. And I truly feel like it is going to be something that lasts a test of time. But you would have never thought that it was going to last just based off of the circumstances that it came in on. That when we first came in, that ship, Titanic, Kiana, that motherfucker was what? Overturned. But it's up right now. It is up right now. And that just goes to show you that, you never know. You never know. Love can outrule. Sometimes it just can't be everything. Love cannot be the whole shebang. You feel me? You gotta have some other ingredients mixed in there. You feel me? You gotta have the salt, pepper, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, black pepper, all of that. It converses of a multitude of ingredients to create the perfect concoction. All right. All right. We have finished that one, and I do want to say that my phone is on 20%, and I am using my headphones for my speaker because I don't know what's wrong with my microphone. I need to go get a new one. But I'm going to try to do some Zodiac collectives really quickly if anyone is looking to get one. Yeah. Is there anyone here looking to? I know I was doing that Zodiac collective. Oh, for 40 minutes? Damn, I did not realize it was that long. I was looking at the time. But if anyone is looking to get a Zodiac collective, let me know. Okay? Let me know. Comment down below and I can pull some cards for you. A Zodiac reading. The list is also open and clear for anyone looking to book live readings or private readings, okay? Private readings are also available tonight. It just seems like it's a little bit slow on live tonight, so. Well, you can always go back and watch the recording. Unlike TikTok, here on YouTube, you can watch the recording, love. So don't you worry. Okay, so we have Taurus here. Oh, both Taurus. Okay. Double Taurus energy. Hello. Okay, so Taurus, let's see what we have for you, love. No. Hold on. I have to retire this deck. She needs to be properly cleansed. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what we have. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Taurus. Guys, if you would like Zodiac readings, please be sure to like the video, okay? Please be sure to like the video for me. I should have fought for you. I hate seeing you with them. Oop. No, that's messy now. Hold on now, Taurus. That is messy. I can't let you go. Oh, girl, I want to do an extension on your energy so bad. Because why are they like that? Nuh-uh. Somebody is possessive and territorial over you, Taurus. They don't like that shit. Oh, hell no. Somebody do not like that shit. Oh my gosh. See, it says you are worth more than I let on here, but they was playing. And now somebody about to come in your energy and treat you the way that they should have been treating you. And now they over here crying in the corner, sliding down the wall. No, no, no. Stand up straight. Stand on them decisions you made when you was playing with Taurus and you wasn't being truthful and you wasn't being honest and you wasn't treating them how they supposed to be treated. They crazy. Girl, thank you for allowing me in your energy. Who's next? Maya, let's see. Because they crazy. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. First card is, I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. So why is they playing with y'all Taurus? I don't understand why they be trying to keep their composure around both of y'all Taurus. Knowing good and goddamn well they be head over heels. Let them see you with somebody else. And it's y'all ass. But let y'all be dedicated to them. And they be acting oblivious like they don't know who the fuck y'all. I don't know, Taurus. I ain't liking this. See, we gonna have a problem. They're gonna have a problem. Okay. Oh, karmic partner interference. Okay. I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up because it's so beautiful in the 5D. Okay. You seen him. I seen him with someone else, but he better not see you with nobody else. This is somebody that want to have their cake and eat it too, love. Be mindful. Be mindful. But that was for Amaya though. But when I was during your reading, you know, they don't want to see you with nobody else. Okay, that's the type of person that probably can't take what they dish out. Be mindful. It's more possessive and what's the infatuation rather than them actually caring for you as a person, because if that was the case, that we wouldn't even be talking about none of that. Okay. You said I'm glad to wake up because you be in my me. Girl, I was calling out regulars my last live, and I said I was looking for all of my regulars. I was looking for Emma. I was looking for Miss Athena because I didn't see none of y'all. So I was looking for you, Amaya. Okay. Who else did I say I was looking for? Anita. Yeah. But yeah. So I did put out the bat signal, but I ain't trying to wake you up out your sleep now. The bat signal was not supposed to be in your sleep, in your dreams. I guess I ain't the only one. This person dreamed about you. I'm coming through in the dreams. Wait. Because wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, it says I am a Taurus moon Sagittarius. What's in store for me? What's in store for me? Okay, what's in store for you? Let's see. Well, we are doing love readings. We are doing love readings tonight. So I'm going to see what's in store for you in love. What's in store for you in love? Oh, let me see. I know exactly what deck to use for you. Oh, you're a Libra. Okay, Maya, you'll be up next. Let's see. I was talking, oh, to the cards. I'll say, because what? Okay, I understand. So let's see. We have Taurus, Sagittarius. What's in store, Cupid? Cupid, what you got? What's coming? Oh, it says energy activation. Connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. Okay. You could be getting connected to the Almighty Most High Divine God, or you could just be getting fully aligned with your divine counterpart, okay? Oh, or with your twin flame. It says a spiritual connection between you and your twin flame. Your energy is activating, but this is a divine twin flame, though. It's not a karmic twin flame, it's a divine one. So that's beautiful. Okay, let's see if I can get one more card for what's coming in for you, my love. Expansion, yeah. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. Okay, this is not a karmic twin flame coming in. Ooh. I don't think this is... Okay, so it's not that's the past. This is not a karmic twin flame coming in. This is a bigger and better twin flame. Okay, this is a bigger... Okay, hold on, wait. This is a bigger and better. Yes, honey. Out with the old, in with the new. Oh my gosh, what percent is my phone on? Okay, my phone on 15%. Okay. Maya, I'm a Libra. Okay, I want to do a love read, but unfortunately that energy will keep coming out and I'm over it. Yeah. Yeah, when we did your reading before on live, you know, it did take me some time to get to the new energy, but we got down there. I had to sift through the first energy because they came through bombarding. They was like a guard dog at the gate. You know, we had to hop the fence. So, I don't know. Maya, let's see what we have for you, lovely. Let's see what we have for you. Libra. Libra. Let's see what we have for you. Libra. Let's see what's coming through. Libra. Let's see what we have for you. I don't know why I'm singing. I'm sorry. Okay. So I feel playful, very happy, okay? Very Libra-esque, totally Libra, totally my type of Libra vibe, because I can be myself. Let's see. Oh, nope, I don't like it. Hold on, let me shuffle this one more time. Spirit, give me the messages for Libra, please. Give me the messages for Libra, Libra, Libra. Oh, okay. It says forever kind of love, infinite, unbreakable, and meant to stay. Oh, it actually came out here again. But we have cold shoulder here. So it says break up, distance, ignoring, and keeping busy. So you could be in separation from someone. You guys could be, you know, going through something. Could be no contact, but I don't feel like it's no contact. I just feel like there's tension. Okay, if it is no contact, I don't, let's see. There might be tension, short, quick messages instead of like in-depth messages here. I see soul searching here as well. High value and desire. Someone's giving you the cold shoulder, but it's not like this person could just be doing this because they have to figure themselves out, because they're on a spiritual path here. You know, I definitely still see the fire and desire there. I definitely still see the love there. It says forever kind of love. Maybe this is somebody that disassociates or completely goes into hermit mode and isolation when they're going through something, when they're going through a dark night of the soul or something like that. Okay? No contact, yeah. And secretive. What's the secret? I'm sorry, you just I gotta know. They're healing, but they don't want you to see this aspect. They don't want you to see this part of them. That's a little bit, I don't know. Okay, lovely. You can, whenever you're ready to book a reading, all of my private readings are done same day. Okay, or if you want to get it on live, but whenever you're ready to book, I'm ready for you. Whenever you're ready for me. Whenever you're ready for me. Libra, you got some extra cards there, love. Okay. You got some extra cards there, because I wasn't, you know. But yeah, thank you so much for allowing me in. Is that it for the night, guys? Is anyone else looking to get a Zodiac reading? Or a live reading? Oh, my neck and my back. Let me know, people. Let me know, my loves. I'm ready whenever you guys are. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Okay. Again, all of my private readings are done same day. I am available right after this live if anyone is looking to book. I'm just going to head out. Probably watch some TV. This is my second attempt at trying to get some Zodiac collectives done, but haven't been hitting my usual mark. I don't know. I was like on the For You page of YouTube for like a month, and then after that, they took me off of it, and I don't know why. At one point, it was like 100, maybe sometimes 200 people in here. Maybe even, it was just used to be fun. And I was like, what happened? Where did everybody go? Where did everyone go? I was waiting so I can do some collectives, some Zodiac collectives. I started changing my sleep schedule around and everything. And now, everyone's gone. Okay, I did a full collective before this, so at least you guys can watch a recording of something. You guys should check me out on other social media platforms. I do have exclusive content on those. Okay, so yeah, guys. Maybe go over to TikTok, see what's happening over there. Bye-bye.